the Kenyan election has been all about slogans after slogans. These slogans are somehow determined the kind of election or the voting pattern. In 2022, we talked about the Hustler Nation. Today, we are talking about the one-term and the two-term narrative. One thing I've always want to ask is that, is it all about slogans? Is it all about rallies? Is it all about the euphoria? Or is it about the finding solution to whatever is ailing our country or facing the problem we are facing as a country? In June 2024, the Gen Zs bring out something it's come as a surprise to the majority of Kenyans, especially the political class. They come out as a tribeless, leaderless, and partyless formation in a quest for good governance. Is this dream going to be achieved in 2027 as we go to the poll? In me today, I have a very young leader, actually a Gen Z, who we are going to talk about and see how well we can go about the leadership. I said earlier that this channel will majorly be dedicated about the leadership and the politics of this nation, so that whenever we go to the poll in 2027, we can make good choices for the country. Karibu sana bro.
Asante sana.
Nitaomba uongee na nguvu kidogo. At least you can be audible.
Yes.
Now, Masharia, if I get your name right.
Yes.
Sindio? You are a youth.
Yes.
A Gen Z.
Yes.
The Kenyan politics. Kwanza, the first question first. Today we have a group. Kuna wale wa one term, kuna wale wa two term. Lakini mimi nitasema kuna wale wa new term. Wewe uko upande gani?
Definitely mimi niko kwa new term.
Yes.
And it's simply because huwezi taka kumasquerade as because I noticed majority of the people are hiding behind those slogans.
Yes.
And that is the problem that we are facing right now, because even last year as we were doing the elections, we were not vetting these people.
Okay.
We were just taking a collection of a bunch of people and then we put them in power.
Okay.
And then you come to notice that the fact that the senior leader or the presidential candidate seems to resonate with the people's problem does not mean any other person who is in that group seems to understand what is going on. Some of them just put themselves there so that they can just get this chance to get in power.
Okay.
And then after that they disappear.
So what you are saying, you said that, meaning you don't belong either to, you know that when we talk about the one term, then the one term narrative is majorly associated with the former deputy president, I mean, Mheshimiwa Rigathi Gachagua. The two term is majorly associated with the broad-based government. You don't belong either to the two term or to the one term formation at a national level. Well, you belong to a group. Now we have a third force that maybe you can call them maybe the new term. That is the Kenya Moja. Where do you belong?
Well, I definitely belong to the one term, and it's because of my strong conviction that we lack a committed leadership.
Yes.
And the only way we can be able to do away with that is to make sure they are going to only serve us for one term.
That is, you mean the current Kenya Kwanza?
Yes, the current Kenya Kwanza.
And when you say one term, you believe into the ideologies of Rigathi Gachagua and the united opposition?
Yes.
Now, talking about that, what is it that you think the Rigathi Gachagua and team can offer to Kenyans that President William Ruto and team is not offering to Kenyans? Taking into account that all these people, they at one time worked together. Okay? Talk of Rigathi Gachagua, he served as an MP with President Uhuru Kenyatta and Ruto as the deputy president. Yes. Again served with the President Ruto as the deputy president. Same to Kalonzo Musyoka, he has served. He was with Raila. Eugene Wamalwa served under President Uhuru Kenyatta. What new? What is it? There's something new that they have, apart from what the normal siasa ile ya kawaida. As a youth, and taking into account that you are a youth and a Gen Z, you are among the group that go out there to demand for good governance.
Well, that is a very important question.
Yes.
But I'm looking at the fact that this is the worst leadership we have ever experienced in Kenya.
Okay.
I would even prefer to gamble and take someone I don't know and just do away with this government.
Okay.
That is the situation that we are at. Right now we are desperate for new leadership.
Okay.
And that is why I'm willing to gamble
Okay.
or to give anybody power.
Okay.
Yes.
You say that we are desperate for new leadership. Something that I agree with you because I'm also a Kenyan. I'm a voter. I always tend to ask, President William Ruto, is it about one term or is it about solutions? When we talk about youth unemployment, as a youth, you interact with fellow youths.
Yes.
If President William Ruto will make it one term, what is the difference between the one going and the one coming? How will the one coming help us solve some of the problem we are facing as a nation or as a youth, you being one of them?
Yes, very, very, very important. Now, I'll start with the question of what happened last year,
Yes.
where we had a mass killing of youths
Okay.
who were protesting against the financial budget,
Yeah.
2024-2025.
Yes.
Now, that was a very sad case, which has never been experienced before.
Yeah.
And I think the only person who can execute people for protesting, I think that person is animal-hearted. I would say so. And that is one thing that is making us furious, and it's putting us in this desperate situation.
Okay.
Number two is the economic situation of this country.
Okay.
We are experiencing the hardship in life every day.
Okay.
Today, paying school fees for a lot of people is a problem.
True. True.
It's an uphill task.
Yes.
And since the only way we can be able to salvage this situation is bringing new leadership.
Okay. Okay.
Even if it's leadership that we can try to talk to, and then maybe we sit down together and bring a solution.
Okay.
That is possible. But this leadership that we have today, it's not a leadership that we can talk about. We cannot sit down and have a discussion. It's not willing to have a sitting with anyone. Their job is just to sit down. We are hearing now, the other day we were hearing the Shah looting, serious looting in the country.
Yes.
The other day, actually, this has become a culture of this government. And that is why now we are saying we can do anything or we can have anybody in power, just to do away with them.
Just to do away with them.
Just to do away with them.
Okay.
So from there now, that is when now we start figuring out how do we make this economy work? How do we now create jobs for the youth? How do we put things together? Because as it is, we cannot negotiate with this government.
But one thing I will differ with you, Bwana Mashari, or rather get your opinion on it. Yes. In most cases, if you look at our voting pattern, how Kenyan votes, number one, we vote along tribal lines. We vote along political parties, okay?
Yes.
And again, we vote depending on our emotions, okay?
Yes.
If I feel that today I hate President William Ruto for the reason best known to me, then anybody who is associated with him, it doesn't matter whether that guy is good or not, I will not vote for him. As a young leader, do you think that is the right way to go? Or should we vote someone based on merit? If Macharia, we look at what Macharia has been doing, or when given Macharia an opportunity, we look at you based on your character. Whether you vie, it doesn't matter on which political party you will vie in. But we will look on you based on your character, on merits. Can we vote based on merit rather than the kind of voting system we have now, whereby we vote because of underouts? You know what I mean, because yes. I believe you are a politician. We vote based on underouts, political parties, and you know, it doesn't matter who is there. Bora ni chama yangu, or bora ni mtu wangu. Is that the right way to go as a young leader?
I would highly discourage that.
Yes.
Because again, like I said, it puts people in a situation where they find themselves electing a bunch of people.
Yes.
It's like without even scrutinying, having a scrutiny process of determining whether this person is worthy or not worthy.
Okay.
But I would say this, because of time, we do not have really time to scrutinize people and tell that this is the kind of leaders we would want.
Okay.
But basically,
yes.
We in Kenya, the culture of Kenya is we look at the most strong candidate who can be able to take home to unseat the sitting president today.
Okay.
And they say, show me your friends, I tell you the kind of person. Yes. So if somebody is fond of working together with corrupt people, then I would definitely assume that person is corrupt. Yes. Okay. And I would the easiest way for me to eliminate is to eliminate the whole bunch. Yes.
Yes.
But still, at the same time,
Yes.
that mode of selective is the easiest, but it's not always the most pure.
Okay.
Because you may find yourself putting the wrong people and the right people together.
Okay.
Yes.
So at least we should be more careful.
We should
I-
be more careful.
I will not say that we don't have time, because at least we still have 2 years to election. And again, whoever we are going to vote for is not a stranger.
Yes.
These are just Kenyans.
They are Kenyans,
okay?
yes.
Whoever we are going to vote for, in whichever position, from MCA to the president, are just people living with us. There is no anyone who is coming from God knows where. Okay? There is no any Ugandan who will come to be voted the president. So I think to some extent we can actually evaluate these people. We know their characters, they hold different position in the past. So it will be easy to evaluate them. Don't you think so?
It is easy, yes. And on that note,
Yes.
I'd like to urge our viewers here
Yes.
that because next year, somewhere around June there, we shall have party primaries nomination, where we are going to select the people to take to the parties that we would want to support.
Yes, that will be in 2027. Around
2027, yes, around April.
Yes.
So yes, thanks for that correction. But the most important, that is the most important section, to scrutinize the people below the presidential level.
True.
Because that is the only time we'll be able to assess and tell that this is somebody we would not want to put together with the good people, and this is somebody we can eliminate.
Okay.
And in that process, but now the problem is,
Yes.
as Kenyans, we are the most corrupt people. If you do not, if you're not aware of that,
Kenyans, citizens, not the leaders.
not even the leaders.
Okay.
We are the most corrupt people, because the leaders have already mastered the art of navigating through that process of nomination.
Okay.
They'll come with 200, they'll give you something small and tell you tomorrow go and vote for Flani or Flani. And the citizens are used to that.
Okay.
Even if you are to go with an idea and sell to somebody, they'll always ask you for something small.
Okay.
And that means now, the spirit of corruption is inside our bloodstream.
Yes.
Yes. And that is why now, if I give you 200 shillings or 500 or 2,000, then tomorrow I would also want to refund myself.
Okay.
And maybe refund myself with much profit.
So it is us who give this corrupt individual the opportunity to continue stealing from us.
Yes, definitely, yes.
On that, I will just add one thing and say that when we are going to vote in 2027, and as I said, that this channel will be majorly dedicated to leadership as we go to the poll, I will say that voting should not be just an event or just like any other holiday. Wherever we are going to vote, we should know that this will determine who we will be in the next 5 years. So at least for this, we should be taking keen interest of whoever we are going to vote. Today, the president is accusing parliament of corruption and the Senate. These people did not vote themselves. We voted them in. So at least we should take very note and look who we are going to vote to take different positions as we go to the 2027 general election. Don't you think so?
It is true.
Now, if we shift gears kidogo, just still on the youth and leadership, and I say that we are saying this because you being a Gen Z and a youth and also have a political interest in Kajiado. Today, the team that was established by the president to oversee the compensation of the demonstration victim was sworn in today. What is your take about it?
Well, I would say, first of all, it is a good move for the president.
Yes.
But still, it's a hypocritic move.
Yes.
Bearing in mind most of those deaths, cumulatively, if you have to look from 2017, the victims of police brutality from 2017 happened just last year, within the last 2 years.
Yes.
So it means the biggest killing has happened because of the people in power today.
Okay.
And the same people are the ones who are saying they're going to compensate. And this never happened immediately after the action.
Okay.
So that means now there is a reason why he is now starting to mobilize or to look like they are going to bury that, so that they can just because they understand that is something that will blow up.
So do you think it's being done in a good faith, or is it somehow political?
It is a very malicious I would say compensation.
Okay.
It is the president is doing that just to bury whatever the anger that people have,
Okay.
So that they can elect him back again.
Okay.
Because if it happened immediately, Today, if you, let's say for example, if a child happens in your house
Yes.
to go against your will,
Yes.
do you wait until 2 days so that you punish them? So you punish them immediately so that they can understand
Yes.
that this was a mistake.
Okay.
So if the president came out that time and apologized and compensated the families, those families, then we would assume he has noticed that he made a mistake,
Okay.
and now he's trying to correct whatever he has done.
Okay.
But today he has done that 2 years, or 2 years to election, and 2 years after the real action.
After the event.
Yes. So I would say that is good for the families. The families should accept that,
Okay.
but they should not forget that that is done in a malicious way. It's an hypocritic action,
Okay.
and there is no good faith.
But me, I think as much as compensation is good, but I think the government should concentrate more in ensuring that the justice has been served to those who were injured and to those who were killed. Because I don't understand, from my own opinion, how is it telling someone that you are going to compensate them, and whoever was involved in the killing or the shooting of this individual is still working freely, or is still serving the same government? So I think to some extent, if the president wanted this compensation and really felt that whatever happened was against the law, then I think also we should ensure that justice is served to the victims of the post-election.
Yes, yes. And to add on that, I feel like those people who did those heinous actions were under commands
Yes.
or from the people who are proclaiming themselves, or who are purporting to be carrying out merciful or the compensation action.
Okay.
But those are the people who did those actions. They're the ones who made those commands.
Okay.
So, and therefore there is no action they can take.
Okay.
But this is something they should do. At least they should put a policy framework around the whole issue to ensure, again, if such occurrence happen,
Yes.
then at least we should have consequences.
Okay.
Yes. And so that is a preventive measure, so that such activity do not happen again in the future.
Okay.
And that would, for us, we would take it as a good faith. We would assume now he's doing the whole issue on a good faith. But as it is, it looks like a joke. And it looks like it's something that we are just, it's like a bait.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's like playing with our mind.
It's like playing, definitely, it's playing with our mind.
Now, I want just again to sift kidogo from the national politics. You are interested in representing the people of Ngai Murunya 2027 in the County Assembly of Kajiado. Am I right?
Yes, yes.
What is your agenda for the people of Ngai Murunya, if I may ask?
Well, to put it into perspective,
Yes.
I think we have among the worst leadership here at grassroots level.
Yes.
Because we elected somebody and the person disappeared on us. So we expected at least we could see some action, even at this time, bearing in mind that we have 2 years to election.
Yes.
But we have seen none.
Okay.
So we have the worst roads here in Ngai Murunya.
Okay.
We have a very congested hospital that has very few staff, clinical staff, despite the big number that the hospital is serving. We have poor lighting here in Ngai Murunya.
Okay.
We have a lot of problems. The life has become so hard. If you are to accumulate the problems we are receiving from the national government, that should be solved from the national government, actually they are caused by the national government.
Okay.
That is economic issues, the problems of Kenyans or our people from our community, not being able to pay rent comfortably, not being able to raise school fees for the children. The youths are not employed. We have so much problems. And some of those problems should be solved from a grassroots level.
Okay.
Problem of youth unemployment. That is something our sitting member of county assembly should be able to handle.
Yes.
Even if it's partially.
Okay.
But yeah, we've seen no effort from him.
Okay.
Number two, the problems of roads. There are roads, the feeder roads, small roads that are supposed to be taken care of by the county assembly, by the county. We are seeing our MCA is not taking care of them.
Okay.
Despite seeing our neighbors, Ngotarongai, they have, at least we are seeing a bit of action from there, from their ward. But here we are being neglected, and that is why I decided to step up and fill that gap.
One quality of a leader
Yes.
is not to be part of the problem,
Yes.
but to offer solution to the problem.
Yes.
When the people complain of something, when their leadership also complain with them, then you can say clearly that the entire
not, yes.
thing, we've lost direction, kabisa, because the leaders is for you to lead, not only by your action, but now you should offer solutions, tell people what is going to happen, how we are going to solve the problem we are facing. You say now you've stepped up.
Yes.
For that person looking at you or listening to you for the very first time, how are you going to step up to ensure that Saitoti Hospital is decongested and there is proper medicines, that today, if that mama mboga or that single mother step into that hospital to seek medical attention, there is some assurity without being told that enda kwa ile chemist ununue dawa or kuambiwa daktari bado amelala kidogo atakuja baadaye.
Yes.
What are you going to do to ensure that things get moving for the people of Ngaimurunya?
So for medication reasons,
Yes.
I understand it's not within the capacity of MCA to make such changes in the hospitals.
Yes.
But there is a role that as an MCA that I'll play. I'll actually table a motion at the county assembly.
Yes.
Putting a ratio to the number of hospitals,
Yes.
or the number of caregiver that is against the patient.
Yes.
So that we do not have a situation where, like we are having here in Ngatarongai Saitoti Hospital, we are not having a situation where one nurse is serving so many people.
Okay.
And you know what happens with that? So when a medical, you know, the human being like ourselves,
Yes, true.
when a medical staff get overwhelmed or they treat a lot of people, they get overwhelmed and they change their attitude.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they even get fatigued.
And they get fatigue, and that the whole issue frustrates them as the caregivers,
Yes.
and they transfer that to the
patient.
to the patient.
Yes.
And you notice that the nurses are very rude. The situation is so worse,
Okay.
and people even tend to go home
Okay.
without treatment because some people cannot take frustrations or mocking from a medical practitioner.
Yes.
So, and mostly I've seen that with men.
Okay.
Men, they get to the hospital, but because they cannot get in touch with what is happening on the ground or the language that is being used in the hospital, they go back home, and some of them even lose their life. I've had a chance to experience one person who was living here in Kware.
Yes.
He had a stomach ulcer.
Okay.
He went to the hospital. I think he was talked to. It was a few years back. He was talked to badly, and he chose not to even get the treatment. He went home, and sadly he passed away.
So as a leader, given an opportunity,
Yes.
how are you going to solve that problem?
So that is why I was saying I will table a motion requiring a percentage of a ratio.
Okay. How many
A ratio.
hospitals do we have currently in Ngaimurunya ward?
Ngaimurunya public hospitals currently there are two.
Yes.
The only two.
That's Gataka.
Bearing, yes,
and,
Gataka and
okay.
Saitoti Hospital. And we have 3 sub-locations,
Okay.
bearing in mind
Yes.
where that means we should be having 3, but we're only having 2.
So do you think there is need at least to have a new hospital in Ngaimurunya?
Definitely, there is a need. Actually, yes, there is a need.
One function of an MCA is representation.
Yes.
In fact, that is one of the key responsibilities
Yes.
of an MCA. Given an opportunity, how are you going to represent the people of Ngaimurunya at the county level to ensure that wherever there is budget allocation, which you as an MCA also participate in making and in passing these laws and in passing the budget allocations, there will be an allocation to have a new hospital in Ngaimurunya?
Yes,
How are you
yes,
going to use your power as an MCA to ensure that there is a new hospital in Ngaimurunya, so that the case you are talking about, whereby someone has to lose his life, unfortunately, because of the decongestion and even the entire environment, does not happen again?
Just like I said,
Yes.
that would come as a policy framework,
Okay.
whereby the first step is to draft a motion
Okay.
and table it to the county assembly.
Okay.
and then maybe solicit or look for support from my fellow MCAs to ensure that across the entire Kajiado County, we have enough hospitals against the number of. Actually, the biggest problem here we have, it's not like we do not have enough facilities, hospital facilities. We do have enough hospital facilities. It's only that the distribution of how they were being put was something that you can question. If you're to look at, there's a Olosios Hospital. That is a small, I think it's a level 3 or level 2 hospital that serves very few people. And most of the medical practitioners there are just idle most of the time. But if you come here in Ongata Rongai, it's the most congested hospital. Now you even question the one who was having all the plan for those hospitals, whether the person, you would even question the interest of that person.
The rationale in doing
the rationale, yes, in the whole thing. So we are going to table a motion and look for relocations of some hospitals. Kiserian, in as much as it's far away, they do not have a public hospital, despite being one of the towns that are rapidly growing today. Yes. So, and you see, the whole population comes to Ongata Rongai to get served. And you see, that also creates that congestion. Number 2, we're also going to propose to get new equipment for those for Saitoti Hospital, because it's the biggest as we speak. We are going to propose to have enough ambulances, because we may be having, I think we do have 1 or 2, but they are very old and they are very slow. So if the ambulance is slow, you understand how risky that can be. Yes, so we are going to request for a budget or to get new vehicles to ensure, and even modern machines. That we are partly going to ask the county assembly to ensure they give us, and also the non-NGOs, because they also take part in the whole welfare of the hospital.
One of the devolved... Oh, okay, you're just saying something?
Yes.
Okay. I'm
done. I was making a point of the mostly I see even non-governmental institutions coming up together to support the medical or the health section. Yes, department. Yes.
One of the devolved functions is the ECD education. In Gaimrunya, do we have a modern ECD school?
That's a good question. We should be having, actually, from the national government.
From now, do we even have? Because ECD, actually, ECD is somehow devolved.
It is.
The primary and secondary
entirely
is with the national government.
Yes.
But the TVETs and the ECD are actually devolved.
Yes.
Gaimrunya is one of the most populated wards in the entire Kajiado North. Do we have these institutions? So that at least, because you realize that if you go to Gaimrunya, for instance, Kuare, you realize that we have so many youths, that they are somehow idle.
Yes, a lot of them.
We don't give them, they lack skills,
Yes.
As an MCA or as a leader, given an opportunity, how are you going to ensure that these our leaders, we can have a TVET, and even our school-going kids, the pre-primary, can also have a proper learning institution?
Yes. That's a very important
because
question.
I don't think we have one.
That's a very important question.
Yes.
And still in the spirit of representation, my proposal will be that we get new classrooms for ECD kids. Because we are at this time we have few classes which are old classes.
True.
But the even bigger challenge is we do not have enough desks for our kindergarten kids or learners. We do not have enough teachers to teach them. So you even see the ratio of learners to teacher is too high, which is making the education quality lower and insufficient. And therefore, we are going to have a proposal. Since the 2 schools we have here, Ongata Rongai Primary, in fact there are 3. Ongata Rongai Primary School, Nakel Primary School, and Gaimrunya Primary School. So we are going to propose to have an increment of teachers so that at least we can have a bit of balance.
Okay.
And then again, we also request for more desks.
Okay.
If the budget that MCA receives, the word fund allows, we may also make more chairs or more desk for our learners.
Okay.
But then we'll request the government, and actually we'll request the governor to ensure even the teachers that he is going to recruit or she's going to recruit come from our area.
Okay.
Because we also have a big problem with the unemployment issue.
Yes.
We have the biggest population among all the wards here in Kajiado.
True.
Yes, we are the biggest. Of
the
course,
most populated
the most
ward,
populated
so to
ward.
say.
Yes. And so they need to take. And actually, we are saying this. The development, the funds for development should be equivalent to the population that they are serving.
Okay.
When it comes to the issue of TVET, one of the proposals that we'll make or we'll bring to the table of the county assembly is we have one TVET here in Rongai.
Okay.
Because looking around, here I think in Kajiado North, we only have one, right? That is in Gong.
And there's also another one at Olekasasi.
Olekasasi, oh yes.
I don't know whether it's functioning or not, but I know there is one there.
Okay.
Yeah.
The TVET, eh?
Yes, there's a polytechnic, I think, something like that.
Oh, nice. But then, even the people who are proposing or who are putting up these structures, I do not understand what criteria they use. Because if that polytechnic is supposed to serve the people of Ongatarongai, that is Kware, that is Ngaimurunya ward and Ongatarongai as a ward, Ngaimurunya is more populated. And if there are youths that need that service, they are in Ngaimurunya. Majority of them are in Ngaimurunya. So, and we have a space, we have a big land, government land, here where we have the Saitoti Hospital, Kaimurunya High School. You know, we have a very big idle sitting land where we should have put that project. But we understand that the previous governments have always had an interest in that land. And that is why they proposed to put that project somewhere else because of the interest they have on that land. And we are saying that land should be protected to the last minute. Because it's a public land, and if the government wants to do a development project, that is the most available land to put up the project. And that is the same reason we are saying we are going to propose to have another TVET institution here, because we have the land and we have capacity. I believe as a county we have a capacity to put up another TVET here.
True.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we are going to fight for that.
Okay, now if just to wrap it up, there has always been a fight between the governor and the MCAs. Okay?
Yes.
We've looked at what is happening across other counties. Today, you saw the president, former Prime Minister Raila Odinga and President William Ruto coming to the rescue of the Nairobi governor, Governor Sakaja, talk of the Kericho governor, talk of Meru governor, among other governors that have faced impeachment motions. How will you make a working relationship between you and the governor smooth or rather friendly so that it can benefit the people of Ngaimurunya if given an opportunity?
Well, that is a fact. We've always seen those situations.
Yes.
But I can tell you for sure, most of those conflicts emanate from a point where one institution is corrupt. Either the county assembly or the county executive.
Yes.
And in most cases, I'll tell you for sure, as an MCA, I must do my job of oversight.
Yes.
I must do my job of oversighting. And in a situation where I feel that we would want to take an action against a certain member of the executive who has overstepped, or maybe is in practice of corruption, or something of the sort, I will not hesitate to do my duty. That is for sure. However, for self-interest, of course, I will not want to engage in any conflict with any person from an executive. And I feel that is good because it shows that those county assemblies are functional. And well, we are not any different. Even for us, if we are having a problem with the executive, then it is within our duty to ensure that we do away, we impeach them.
Okay.
So that is, from me, that is okay. Everything is okay. And it shows that we have power and we are practicing.
So it's means that both the MCA and the governor, MCAs are doing their job.
They are doing their job, yes, of course.
Thank you so much. Your last word for the people of Ngaimrunya.
The people of Ngaimrunya, again, I would want to remind you that my name is Isaac. Mimi naitwa Isaac Masharia.
Yes.
Mimi ni mkaazi wa hapa. Tangu kuzaliwa nimezaliwa hapa, nimesomea shule yangu ya msingi hapa, na Kel Primary School. Na baadaye nikaungana na shule ya upili ya Ngaimrunya. Na kwa hivyo ninaelewa yale matatizo ambayo tuko nayo hapa Ngaimrunya. Na niko na plan ya kuhakikisha tunapunguza hayo matatizo. Ya kwanza, tunaangalia wale watu ambao wameshikilia uchumi wetu hapa. Hao ni watu wa mijengo, mafundi wa stima, mafundi wa maji, mafundi wa mbao, na wale watu wote ambao wanafanya kazi za blue collar job. Nina mpango dhabiti kwao. Ninatumai ya kwamba itakuwa ni mpango dhabiti. Na huo mpango ni kwamba tutatengeneza ile platform ya digital. Ili kwamba kama wewe ni fundi mzuri wa kujenga, kama wewe ni fundi wa mbao mzuri, kama wewe ni plumber mzuri, ule fundi wa mifereji, kama wewe unafanya kazi yote mzuri, tunaweza tuma mmoja wetu ambaye atakuja achukue picha ya ile kazi ambayo umefanya na iweke katika hiyo platform. Ili iwapo kuna mmoja wetu katika hii ward yetu ama ward nyingine ama hata constituency yetu ama mahali nyingine karibu wako na hiyo uhitaji ya hiyo kazi yako, ya service zako, anaweza kupigia simu. Tutaweka zile picha, ile kazi ambayo umefanya hapo katika hiyo platform. Tutaweka namba yako ya simu na tutakusaidia kumarket kabisa. Sisi tutakuwa na jukumu la kumarket na kukuwekea katika hiyo platform, ili kwamba tusiwe tunasongomana pale katika zile makongamano ambayo huwa tunakutana kufanya kutafuta kazi kila siku. Tupunguze hiyo. Jambo la pili, tutahakikisha kwamba tumetengenezea wale ambao wamesoma ile ICT hub, ili kwamba wakati unapata nafasi ya kwenda, unaweza enda kuketi hapo katika hiyo ICT hub. Kutakuwa na trainer hapo ambaye anafunza watu maneno ya freelancing. Freelancing ni kama kufanya vile unaweza tengeneza content, ama vile unaweza tengeneza posters, editing na vitu kama hivyo. Na akifunza watu wengi wanaweza jitegemea, wanaweza tafuta kazi na wakajitegemea. Pia hapo watapata kunufaika na hiyo kukaa chini na kupata hiyo utandawavu, hiyo internet. Nafikiri hiyo tutapunguza hiyo nafasi za ukosefu wa kazi.
Thank you so much for your time, Isaac.
Asante sana.
Nimemsikiza.
Yes.
Uamuzi ni wako. Time inakaa. Mimi nasemanga kitu moja. Hii 2027 tukienda kupiga kura, ile kitu lazima tubebe ni akili. This time round hatutaacha akili kwa nyumba. Apart from kubeba hiyo voters card, lazima tubebe akili yetu. Ukikataa kubeba akili, utalia for the next 5 years. Uamuzi ni wako.